ChatGPT is here and we have to talk about it. There's no running away from this AI tool because it's here to stay. So I'd rather do a video to show you how to use it the right way to make or to create an essay, because let me tell you, we can detect whatever came from ChatGPT. We can detect it. And I'm going to show you how we do that in the next video. So this video is just to show you how I would use this tool, ChatGPT, to, construct an essay and be able to bypass any plagiarism check. So when you log into ChatGPT, so let's say you want to write an essay. Let's say you are writing an admission essay for a program. Let's specify to say write an admission essay. Okay, applicant. All right, so let's see what it comes up with. So when we look at it, it's a brilliant essay, and what some will do is to just copy this, verbatim, and just maybe do a few editing and submit this. But like I said, we can detect it, but that's really not what I want to cover in this video. So how I would go about this is to ask this tool to explain how I will do this. Explain how to write an admission essay for a PhD in bioengineering. Okay, so let's say enter for that. So basically, when you get a response that itemizes the prompts like this, or the replies like this, so what you can do, this is great, but let's say you did not get an itemized result. What you can do is to, instead of just saying how to write an admission essay, you can use verbs like itemize. Okay, itemize how to write an essay for a PhD in bioengineering. Okay, so let's wait for it to finish this. So you can see how it's clearly giving you a list of things to write, and you can decide to go with this paragraph by paragraph. Now what you can do is you can either go to a new chat and start requesting explanations on these specific points. That's if you don't know how to go about writing this. And I believe for most people, when they see this, they should be able to get started with writing. But let's just say you don't know how to do it. So you can either copy and paste, okay, or sometimes you can say explain item 1, explain item 1, or explain and give an example of item 1. That's if you don't know what to write. So it's going to try to do that. So example, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do. And if you are a subscriber, please like the video. If you are not a subscriber too, please like the video so they can show it to other people. But again, you will still have to do some digging into your own experience. After you've seen an example, you can now look at your own experiences and how can you shape or use your experience to write something similar to this. So what I will do in this case is to just go to a new document, Microsoft Word document, and just, with this example, now think about your own journey and how you can write something similar to this. So I think the tool is great at this because it gives you examples of how to write stuff. But you will be very stupid to copy and paste this because people can detect it. And I'm going to show you how in another short video. So now that you have this example, find some time to, think about how you are going to use your own story to write something similar to this. Okay. So you can keep on doing that and just explain and give an example of item 2. So it's still going to recollect the previous prompt where it itemized this particular prompt. So it's always going to recollect that. So now you are going to ask the AI tool to explain how to write about research interests. So that's what we are doing. Now, if you don't want to say item 2, you can copy and paste this particular prompt and use this as a prompt. But I wouldn't do that. Just say item 2 and it will automatically remember that. So let's give an example of that. So don't forget, use words like or verbs like itemize to force the tool to list out the particular points you need in your essay, and now start using those prompts, that list, to request further explanation and examples. Now, when you have examples, your duty is to understand or use the example as a template just to see how it could be written in real life, and think about your own story and go to an empty document and write something similar to that. Okay, that is how to use this tool to write an essay that could bypass plagiarism checks.